So you're just going to hitch back fucking 6 hours?
Yeah, we're just saying we're going to turn around and go back because, at that point we didn't want to get lost, and we just heard somebody just died there freaking 2 days ago on the hike out. Yeah, so like
How did someone die there?
They got lost, P. That's what I'm saying, bro.
No,
Let me finish. Let me finish because
they died or they're lost.
No, they died, bro. They got lost and then they died. They found their body the day we got there. So he died. They said he died 2 days ago. So like he was dead for a whole day. Yeah.
And welcome back to another episode of Guys Being Dudes. This is episode 32. Okay, we're sitting here on the couch today, guys. You guys can find Guys Being Dudes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and of course, if you're a visual learner like myself, then YouTube. But Luke, how's this day going, man?
Oh, man, I can't complain. 32 episodes in, and we're sitting comfy, long weekend, so can't really complain about sitting here. And I hope you guys are happy that we're sitting here, because, yeah, I don't know.
You mentioned that your back was hurting, so this feels good on your back, right?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, just overall, I'm sitting comfy, so
good,
can't complain. Yeah, really.
But let's get into this one, man. But
first off, I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we dropped we have a little survey that we.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we've been kind of reaching out. Some of you guys have dropped some responses. Not all of you guys have, but there was a recent one I was looking at, and it was relating to the baseball starting up. And we have high school baseball, college baseball starting up, and all that stuff like that. And I don't know if they want to say the name or not, but I just, saw it and it said that we should do a request, TRAC 6, do a little review, maybe a rankings, maybe go out and, check out practice and give our little GBD rundown of,
oh, that'd be sick.
Right? Maybe of like our personal rankings, no bias, just overall, just, hey, we're here being some dudes, checking out some dudes, getting it done. But I mean, even for the college guys, dude, the grind is now it's real picking up. I just talked to Sula the other day. And he was saying, like, dude, it's amping up now. And so, I mean, I can imagine everybody all the dudes out there, Riley, Isaac, all of them, bro. They're getting ready for season right now.
They're getting after it. But that's a good idea, though. Like here, I mean, it's local, so it'd be easy for us.
That's what I'm saying. Like something quick, real quick, just go out and do it. I mean, I know Clovis Sports Report, they did it the following years or something like that. But maybe we just put a little twist on it and just do a little something quick and easy and just see what people think. So, hey, let us know what you guys think. But if you guys haven't, we have that survey in the description or wherever. Go fill it out. Let us know what you guys think.
Only takes a couple minutes, guys.
Yeah, literally, it's less than 5 minutes. We both took it and it was like 3-4 minutes long. Yeah. So I'd say, from there. But everybody that did answer, we appreciate you guys because, hey, that's helped our feedback so far. We figured we switched it up. Hey, it's going good. So
yeah, it is going good. Oh, if you guys are listening on our podcast or Spotify, guys, don't forget to leave a rating. I feel bad asking you guys, like forcing you guys, but it would be greatly appreciative if you guys could leave a rating.
Yeah, especially if you're listening.
Yeah, if you're listening, it doesn't take long. We're trying to grow on there, especially. I don't know what we're going to be trying to do more special for you guys to jump on over there, but some in the future, you guys will be getting something special, just like our YouTube listeners, they get to watch it. That's their specialty. But also on YouTube, leave a like. It would be great help if you guys can leave a like, comment, subscribe. There's about 65% of you guys that are not subscribed. And we got to share these videos, man. Let's get them out. Our lineup coming up, man, is nuts. But,
it's just a matter of like, we're not here trying to like beg you guys, and that's not the point of it. We're just here, hoping you guys want to tune in to just hear what we got going throughout the week and all that stuff like that. So that's why it's like sometimes we are all over the place or whatever the case is, but it's the matter of just because that's just the way life's going right now. We just gotta shooting the shit and all that stuff like that. So I think it's just a matter of like that's what's kind of different about us is like, even though in a sense we kind of relate the same things around what's going on between us, at the end of the day, every week is still something different because we have somebody different every week in a sense. And so I just think that like the one thing you probably could take away from this podcast is the fact that, hey, you tune in every week, you might catch something you never even possibly were thinking, or maybe even were trying to think of, or whatever the case may be. So I don't know. Just thinking about that.
What'd you do this weekend?
I went to Joshua Tree National Park over in the desert.
How was that?
It was different. Yeah.
Why different? Why'd you use different? Why'd you say different?
It was different. I mean, I don't know. I mean, have you been to like Yosemite? Have you been to any of the other like Yosemite, Sequoia National Parks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like for, you know, all of our people down here, we have Yosemite and all that, the green, the forest and all that stuff like that. And obviously the desert, sand, and, you know, majority of the time hot and all that stuff like that.
So it was hot out there?
No, it wasn't hot, but I just giving a description, right? And so like I've done a few Yosemite hikes. I went to Half Dome, and I've done this other one called Clouds of Rest. And I mean, really, it's like long. They're just, you know, hard. It's like nature, real naturey, real like, you know, listening to the sounds of like the green, like just all kinds of things about being in the nature that like makes those type of hikes real special, right? And so I was kind of trying to take that same energy going there, but I mean, I don't know, dude. Like somebody was like trying to be like, yo, you guys don't need to be hiking here. You guys need to be like in the forest or something, because my bad. I just hit that shit. Weirdest shit happened this trip, man. So we go and we're thinking we do this hike that's about 16 miles long in total, right?
Holy shit, dude. You're never catching me hiking 16 miles.
And well, that's like, it was technically it's like, what a lot of people do is there's two starting points, right? Mm-hmm. There's a north starting point that's like in Joshua Tree. So you have to go into Joshua Tree, the national park, you park there and then you start from that end. Well, then there's another end that's like on the outside of Joshua Tree. And I guess the way the park is, there's Joshua Tree National Park, and then there's like another little desert that's just connected, but it's not Joshua Tree. But there's nothing that makes Joshua Tree that area. So it's like a totally different spot, but that's where it is. So it's like on the west side. We go over there, and that's where we were starting. And so basically it's just, there's just two points, and then it's just a peak. The hike is basically you just hike up to a peak and then you hike down to Joshua Tree, or vice versa. You go from Joshua Tree, go up to the peak, and then you hike down and then go back. So we were planning to go, you know, from there to Joshua Tree and then come back. Well, we get there and everything. We check into our hotel. Everything's cool and all that. The night goes on. We're hungry. Mm-hmm. And this is when shit starts getting weird. And so we're like, all right, let's go get some pizza. Pizza sounds pretty good, you know? So we go get some pizza, and we see this place has like 1.2K reviews. It's like 4.5 stars, right? Okay. We're like, this has to be a good ass pizza place, right? Yeah. No other place had that many reviews, any of that. So we're like, all right, let's go there. It's like, I forgot what the place was called. So we go there and we walk in, and there's a dude waiting. He's like, what's up, guys? We're like, hey. And so we're like, you know, can we order? It looked hella empty, dude. I'm talking like there's no lights, but there's ghost people. Town. Yeah, ghost town, right? But it's like lit up by like some like Christmas lights. So he's like, hey. I'm like, we're like, are you guys open? They're like, yeah. But he's like, just gotta let you guys know, you know, we just fired everything back up. So it's going to be about like 15, 20 minutes. And we're like, oh, 15, 20 minutes? That's not that bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
We're like, yeah, we'll order real quick. And he's like, all right, for sure. So we order and everything. Well, as we're ordering, this dude's just like, he's like cussing at us. He's like, hell yeah, dude. Like, we got that. Like, it's like right on. And then like, well, as we're ordering, like I could smell like he smelled like he was drunk. I don't want to put assumptions, but he smelled like he was drunk. And hey, all right, you know, if it's your business, whatever, you do what you want to do, right? Yeah. But he was just kind of loosey-goosey, right? That was just the first, like, off. So then, like, you know, we're like, all right, we go, and then he's like, we pay, and he's like, oh, you got to do it again. I'm like, okay. So then we do it again, and then it didn't go. I thought it didn't go through. Like, when I watched the transaction, it didn't go through. And long story short, we end up sitting down. We're waiting for our pizza. 20 minutes go by. 2 or 3 people walk in, and they're like, oh, our system's down, everything's down, we're not taking orders right now. Okay, we just thought maybe we're the last people, right? Then like 10 minutes go by, another person walks in, hey, how can I help you? Are you guys open? Yeah, we're open. We'll take your order, blah, blah, blah. They take their order, right? Boom, everything. These people sit down. We're still waiting another 10 minutes, 30 minutes. It's about 30 minutes now go by.
Oh, no.
Still waiting. I'm like, all right, I don't know where our pizza's at and all that stuff like that. And then there's just like weird stuff going on, you know, just, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just weird stuff going on. And finally we're like, all right, we'll give it to about like another 10 more minutes and we'll say something. Well, then the people that ordered, two of the people that ordered in front of us got their pizza. So we're like, all right, well, he told us 20 minutes. What's going on? Right. Well, one of the worker girls that was working there, she looked like she was tweaked. I mean, genuinely tweaked out, bro. Like she's like tweaking everywhere. Like she's working, but she's tweaking. Like I could tell it from a tweak. Like she's just kind of tweaking. Like something's off about this too. She'd come over like to give us water, and she's just like shaking everywhere and like bro, just sus shit, right? Well, the 10 minutes go by and this lady walks in and she's yelling, complaining. She's like, I can't fucking believe you guys. Like, I walked in here. I'm a local here and all this stuff like that. I've never had my pizza get messed up this bad. My husband waited an hour and a half for the pizza. You guys told him it would be 20 minutes, blah, 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 blah. She's going off. So at that point, my cousin, who I went with, he's like, all right, yeah, let's just go. Like, screw this place. We'll just go get some other food. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Cause I'm hungry at this point. Well, then
you guys paid for the pizza though, right?
Well, yeah, we thought we did, right? So, like, because he was like, we'll just charge it back or something. Like, just say we didn't, whatever the case would be. So we leave and everything. Well, then as we like get back in my car, I look into the like kitchen because like the way this setup was, it was like the left side, you could see the full kitchen and the right side was where you walked in. And I see in there, dude, this dude that's making pizza, bro, he's got like purple ass hair. Like crazy, like looks like he's from the 70s, just like long purple ass hair, tatted all the way from his like head to toe. I'm talking like this is mountain looking stuff, bro. The truck that they're baking out of like a truck, dude, like out of a truck that's like backed into that kitchen with a generator that's got lights and everything, right? He's just like baking. He's like yelling at the lady because she's telling him that they messed up the pizza. He's like, I didn't fucking mess up no pizza. That's what the order says and all this stuff and like that. We're like, holy cow, we better get out of here, right?
Yeah, shit's about to go down.
Yeah, we're just like, bruh, like, and so we leave. We're about to leave. We asked the lady, like, is it really that bad? She's like, yeah, it's like really bad. She goes, they say, they think they're slinging drugs out of here, this place, and that's why the reviews, what they're saying is what. And I was reading up on the reviews too. Is certain reviews, there's keywords for the people that are buying drugs from these people apparently. And so when they look at the reviews, and so that's why there's so many reviews. When they look at the reviews, there's genuine reviews. Like there's people who actually got their pizza and actually, fucking
enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it and left a review. But there's apparently from the locals, and it seemed sus, bro. I mean, sus. Like it was a dope area. Like it was a little like, exchange type thing. And so that was just the start of it, right?
That's just the start of the trip.
Yeah, like, and so that's just the first night. And I know I kind of went on a little long, but like I had to feel like I had to give that little start, right? So anyways, the night goes on, we end up we just get Little Caesars. At that point, we're kind of just upset, hungry. We just go get some Little Caesars. We
Little
go back.
Caesars ain't bad. A lot of people fucking are gonna hate
crazy
for
bread
that,
is
but it's
crazy.
not bad. Thank you. That crazy bread is crazy. So crazy.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. No cap. But so anyways, the night goes on. We eat our pizza, end up going to bed because we got to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, hit this hike, right? I'm pumped, We go to bed, wake up. So we go to that other entrance or the other, the other west entrance I was telling you about. We park up, boom, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's dark. We're pumped. Everything's going good. Great. We just figured, all right, pizza was just bad shit, whatever the case is. We start our hike, and to get to the top of the peak area was probably about 4 hours to get there. Maybe 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah.
And you're just walking the entire time?
Yeah, walking. Well, I didn't realize it was sand. So about an hour in, my calves and everything are hurting already, right? And we're not into like Joshua Tree yet, because once like you cross into Joshua Tree, now there's like the Joshua trees, and then there's like cactuses. So it's like pointy shit like that you're trying to avoid and all that shit, right? Well, the whole time we're on a trail. 1.5, 2 hours go in, we're on the trail. And there's like little signs throughout that tell you, arrows and all that stuff like that. Well, we get to the damn near top of where we're like pretty much going to be. And I have pictures and all that stuff like that. And then we're like, we can't see a trail. Like we can't figure this out. Right. So we're on the top. And we're looking, and we're like, don't see a trail. And so like, my cousin, he's like going off like a little, a couple 100 feet over there to try to see cause and mind you, we're on like rocks, like hella rocks. Like, we're not in like just a forest mountain. Like we're in like rocky ass area, right? Yeah. Well, then like when I'm looking up in the peak, I just remember when we were supposed to be up in the peak, we're supposed to be going like down into Joshua Tree. Like you're supposed to see all these trees. You're supposed to see the national forest, right? Well, we were still looking at like the other side, like the highway. Like I could see damn near the highway. There's obviously
so you're
nothing.
up at the top right now, right?
Yeah, we're up at the top.
You're up at the top. Okay, so
basically, it like the hike is like
okay,
like it's just like kind of like an over, like it's just like a over thing, but you go from either one end or the other end. Some people like just go up and the other way, but we want to do the whole thing, right? So we get to the top, and now we're like, we can't find a thing. Hour goes by.
You're looking as far as the eye can see at that point. It's going to the horizon.
Right. Yeah. And it's like, and it's not like you don't want to go down too far and lose track of time. You don't want to go back and retrace steps when, if you could just figure it. So we're trying to figure it out. Right. And
are you seeing anybody out there? Is there anybody in your vision?
We're the only people out there. Right.
Gosh.
And so we're like, we're like, fuck, like we don't know what to do, right? And so we keep going to, me and him are both trying to figure out solutions, like, you know, should we go
Any
back?
service?
Huh?
Any service?
At the top, yeah, there was. And we had the map thing and it said we were off the trail, so we were trying to figure out, okay, where's the trail then? So we kept going back to where we originally, where the last place we saw the trail was, right? And we found that and we kept finding that. And so what we would do, we'd go back to that area and then we'd walk back up. Okay, and now let's try to figure out. We thought we'd figure it out, and then we'd get up to another peak and it'd be like, where's the trail? Couldn't figure it out. Nothing. So then we go back down, everything. I'm getting stabbed. I still have some of these things. Like, I'm getting stabbed by the fucking cactuses and stuff because, like, we're off the trail, right? It's not, this is untouched land. Like, so there's hella cactuses and stuff. And, like, we just knew we were way off. So finally we get some, like, more connection to be able to, like, kind of tell us where should we go. We kind of figure it out. And then, dude, an hour and a half goes by and we're like, dude, we should just go back. Like, we should just go back and just, you know, go do another hike. Like, because there's hella hikes in Joshua Tree. We're like, we'll just go do another hike. And
how many hours in are you at that point when you're debating?
Well, we start at 4:00 and it's, we're 5 hours in. Yeah, it's about 9:30 at the 9 o'clock in the morning.
So you're just going to hitch back fucking 6 hours?
Yeah, we're just saying we're going to turn around and go back because, you know, at that point we didn't want to get lost. And we just heard that somebody just died there freaking 2 days ago on the hike out. Yeah. So like,
how did someone die there?
They got lost, P. That's what I'm saying, bro.
No,
let me finish. Let me finish because
they died or they're lost.
No, they died, bro. They got lost and then they died. They found their body the day we got there. So he died. They said he died 2 days ago. So like, he was dead for a whole day. Yeah.
Wow.
But let me. And this is why I'm gonna get into why it's like weird, bro. Like I'm telling you, like there's just weird shit because we're like, bro, like we don't know what to do. So we end up going down. We're like, go back down to again like the trail part where we see the trail again. And mind you, like, it's a pretty, and there's these things called like Karens too that are like rocks. Like people put rangers and like people
like
put
really mad ladies out there.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But no, my cousin was saying like they're like rocks to like kind of guide you, right? That tell you the route. Couldn't see any of those. There's no signs anywhere. We're lost, dude. So finally we're like, we're about to go back. But then my cousin looks over and he's like, oh. He's like, look over there. And he's like, and it's like, we can see, and like, it looks like a whole new trail. Like, we didn't go and just like, oh shit. Like, what the hell were we doing? Like, we just messed up. Like, we're like, all right, bet. So we're like, let's go down there and let's figure it out. So we go around and we go down and we think we're going on the right track. And then I'm looking down and I'm like, yo, like I keep seeing my footprints because I'm wearing Vapor Max shoes. Right. And then Nike Vapor Maxes are the air bubbles, right?
Yeah,
so like, and it's a distinct footprint. I'm like, I keep seeing my footprints. I'm like, there's something off. I'm like, what is going on? Right.
Oh, so shit.
We're going. And then I just keep seeing my stuff and I'm just like, or my footprints. And I'm just like thinking to myself, I'm like, there's no way we're going back because it's like, it seems like new scenery. Well, then I didn't take into perspective that this part of the hike that we were walking back, it was pitch black. You know what I mean? So we're walking back to new scenery. We didn't see this in the dark. So then we look at my maps and I'm like, yo, we're going right back to my car. So we're like, we look at each other and we're like, dude, I guess we just go back to our car. So we hiked for like another 2 hours back to our car, bro. Right. We basically got lost. Everything we got lost. Straight up got lost.
Straight up.
But the fact was, bro, like, I'm telling you, I've been on multiple hikes. I've been to Millerton. I've been on a ton of different hikes. And the way that this happened, bro, it's like, you don't just get lost on trail hikes like that. You really have to adventure out. We didn't adventure out. We were following trails. We were following signs. We were following everything. It was straight up on that national park, bro. They did not have the signs updated because there was old ass signs and all that. Like, they didn't have it updated. Bro, it was like bound for some shit to happen.
Yeah, that's
so like
sketchy.
I was like praying.
What if those fucking drug lords out there fucking making some pizzas are taking out the signs, man?
I'm telling you, there's some of the craziest things out there.
To get those fucking guys lost, make people get lost,
bro. It was just crazy because fucking like
pizza guys.
I was so sore already, like my legs, my calves, my hips, because the sand, like you're gripping on sand the whole time and climbing on rocks and everything like that, and all that stuff. And bro, like. Cause like it was cool, but just once we got to the point when it was like, did you hear that?
Yeah, it was just
once we got to the point where it was like we were going back down, I was just like, yo, like
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, like there's somebody saying like, you guys don't need to be. You guys need to be in like Yosemite or something. Like this is not a hike
did
for
you
you
even
guys.
see Joshua Tree?
Yeah, no, we did. Like because the day before, like we drove through all of it. We stopped, took pictures. Like there's all kinds of like exhibits and stuff like that. We did the whole ordeal. Well, so then when we ended up walking back, we're like, well, let's just go hit another hike. You know, like a little smaller, like 2-3 mile hike, and just call it quits, go home from there. So that's what we ended up doing once we got back to our car, because it took forever to get back to the damn car.
Yeah.
And once we got back to our car, we ended up going to like hit like this other. It was a pretty nice hike. It was about a 2 mile hike, real quick. Took about an hour and a half. Just hit that real quick. Got to see some nice things. Took some pictures. There was more people over there, so obviously it made sense why there was nobody on that trail. But it was like there's only 2 big hikes. There's one that's like a 30-mile hike, and then there's that one.
So you still like don't know about that one trail.
No, dude, everything we like, bro, everything we looked at, everything we did right. Like we didn't do anything wrong for us to go in the wrong path. But something in that trail is not like something that trail got messed up by nature, something. And there's I don't know what the heck happened. Yeah, because there was no trail,
Someone
bro.
was out to get you guys, man.
I don't know, bro. It was just crazy. Like, and
that is nuts.
and then we just had to drive all the way home. And
oh, dude, I couldn't imagine that feeling of like seeing your own footprints when you think you're going one direction and then you see your footprints again.
Right.
And then in your head, you're probably like, oh my gosh, we just walked in a circle.
Yeah, because bro, I mean, when I did Half Dome, I mean that was a 12-hour hike, right? And
bro,
6 hours.
I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, see, it's
That's
long. It's
lengthy.
long on the mental side, because if you think about it, hiking, you're just walking. Like you're not running. You're just walking. So it's not that hard to do. Yeah, there's a lot of climbing. I mean, my knees hurt after a while, but I just have bad knees.
So does it go by quickly?
No, I mean, it's long. Like that's what I said. Mentally, it's long. Like you really have to like be prepared. But it's cool because what I like about it is like it allows you to like start thinking of things in a sense. Like it allows you to like kind of one escape from obviously reality, the fast pace. You're more slowed down. You really got to understand that shit. I'm on this hike for 7 hours, like, and if I can't turn back, because why would you go 4 hours
right,
and then just turn back? You might as well just finish the damn you might finish the damn thing. Like, so I don't know, bro. Like it's just like,
were at any point during the hike were you feeling scared?
No, like the only thing I was just like, damn, we really about to get lost up here. Not like a scared feeling.
There was a little feeling of like, oh shit, like we might get lost, or we might be lost. Did you ever have that in your head?
Yeah, nah, but like, cause like I don't want to say it like that, cause like we were doing like, I guess,
but like you were doing everything you thought.
No,
in your head,
yeah,
like you're doing everything right, and then all of a sudden you're like,
yeah, technically we were lost, like bro, like we were lost. Like the trail said we were off, or the GPS thing said we were off the trail. But when we went back to where our last place on the trail, like when we went to where it said the trail was, and then we tried to follow it, there was no trail. Like there's nothing after that. And so it was like, figure it out yourself. Well, then when we thought we figured it out, it just looped back around to where we started. And so like, it didn't make any sense, bro. Like
that's scary, dude.
It was weird,
freaky,
bro. It was really, really weird. And like, then when we drove around, cause we ended up going back to the park to go do the other hike, we went to where the other entrance was and went to check it out and like just tried to see where it was. And we just couldn't tell. We just couldn't figure it out. But like,
did you ask anybody or no?
No, we were just so mad at that point.
Yeah.
We're just like, bro, fuck.
So
that.
did you drive home after that?
Yeah.
Wow. You guys drove 5 hours?
No, it was 4 hours.
You guys drove 4 hours after you just fucking got lost in the middle of nowhere.
Quick, bro. You know
hours.
how I drive, quick and efficient, bro.
Did you drive?
Quick and efficient.
Quick and efficient,
yep.
Dude.
No tickets.
That's
no
solid.
tickets. We're good. Quick and efficient.
On this real quick. Dude, I had something really weird happen to me this weekend.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I figure it's kind of good that because we both had 2 different freaking weekends. Like I was out being a journeyman, and you were out,
honestly, I was being a journey. I was looking for a new adventure, which we found, which I'm gonna get into. I went to Catalina Island, dude, and I mean that shit was awesome, bro. Like it's like a hidden gem. It's a fucking hidden gem, I swear to God. But this weird thing that happened to me before I get into the island part, dude, we're in the hotel. It's me and Lauren, and bro, we had we had someone fucking open our door and walk in
a hotel,
in our hotel room, bro.
Like
one of the workers,
or what?
Yeah, walked
was this in the morning,
and
at night, or what?
Dude, it was like maybe an hour after we got there. And you know what's the worst part about it? It happened twice, bro. It happened the night too. Right? How fucking weird is that? Dude, like, that's,
what did
that's
they
a
walk
fucking,
in?
That's I could sue them for that.
I mean, I don't. Yeah. Well,
They can't fucking come in the
what
room
were they
because
saying
there was
while they
one
were
time
walking in though?
they're like, he's like, oh, sorry. Like, and I'm like, dude, you just like in my head, I'm like, bro, you just dead ass walked in our room. Like,
Was he like a
so
cleaner
sorry.
or like a dude that was like in the lobby?
I don't know.
Like,
I never got a face because I'm in the bed, and the way it is like the door was over there tucked around the corner. So I hear the door open, and then one footstep, and then he sees our stuff, I think, and then he was like, oh, sorry, and then slams the door. And in my head, I'm like, bro, no way.
was this
happening.
like a sus place you guys were staying at?
No,
Or was
we
it
stayed
nice
at a nice
place?
ass hotel. Yeah, no, we stayed at a nice ass hotel. He's lucky my fucking dong was in.
I would have been
right
pissed.
there,
No,
bro.
I would have been high key pissed because, like, bruh.
Dude, I was pissed the second time.
Yeah.
The second time, he's like, "Oh, sorry again." Like, what the fuck is that?
Homie's peeping, bro. He was
Right?
walked in on you.
Yeah,
guys,
he
bro.
was, dude. That is fucking weird. But no, dude, we went to Catalina Island. You had to take like a boat ride, dude. It took like an hour to get there, and that was probably the only shitty part about it.
Why?
But just because, dude, like, I just traveled 5 hours, right? 4 hours to go to Riverside, and then traveled about an hour to get to Riverside to Long Beach for its takeoff point, and then you have an hour boat ride.
Yeah, but did you get anything on the boat?
No.
See, because I remember a few months ago we went to San Francisco. We hit a little boat ride, and well, obviously it wasn't like to an island, but like
Yeah.
we were just doing a little boat ride tour, bro. And they had the drinks.
See, they had the drinks there, too.
snacks, and I was like, bro, this is well worth it. What do you mean? Like, come on, you sit on a boat, you get a nice view. You're not driving.
It wasn't as
You're with your girl.
it
You got
wasn't like that
drinks?
though. I mean, the seats. Like, I'm Big Rob, bro. Like, I'm a big guy. Like, we don't just say Big Rob in the beginning for no reason. Like, the seats are small.
You had to sit down.
Yeah, we had to sit down. We had to wear masks. We like, dude, and like the guys were standing at
this
both
wasn't like a
doors.
ferry boat. Like it was like a.
No, this was like an actual, like, the Catalina Express. That's what they call it.
Oh.
Yeah, so you sit down. It feels like an airplane too. Like, it has one of those things that comes around and you like put your drinks on and shit like that. But it takes an hour to get there. But when we get there, dude, it's like it's like you're in Cabo. It is an amazing experience. I suggest it to every one of you guys out there, with a girlfriend or without a girlfriend, with your homies or whatnot. It's nuts because it's so close to home, dude. And when you're there, you feel like you're on a remote island, dude. Like, you're fucking deserted, like somewhere where you're not even close.
Yeah.
And no,
how are the people there? Because I mean,
people there, dude. See, I have a lot of questions about it because there's people that live there. Obviously, there's only about a couple thousand, no, like a few thousand people that live there. They don't drive cars; they drive golf carts. So it's pretty sick. It's pretty cool. But people there are all nice.
is there towns there? Because I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
like,
no,
the only time they leave is if they want to. Like,
yeah, no.
leave the
So
island?
there's only one town. It's Avalon, and that's the Catalina Island. That's where the main city is. But there's like a more deserted town over there. It's like only 200 people, I guess, live there. It's called Two Harbors. But the main one is Avalon. But yeah, no, everyone going from there, like, there's a few people with a car, but there's a 20-year wait list to get a car on that island. So if you like, it's almost 20-year wait list to get a car on that island. So it's like impossible. That's why everyone has golf carts. There's a couple guys with like a motorcycle, but I mean, they haul ass.
I believe
And in
it.
my head, I'm like, dude, where are you going?
There's probably
Like,
no
this
speed
place-
limit there.
There's no speed limit. Or no, it's 25. It's 25. But dude, like, in my head, I'm like, bro, where are you guys going? This place is only a fucking half a mile that way and a half a mile this way. You can't
Gotta
be
get
that
you-
much in a rush.
Yeah, but if you're like me, quick and fish it,
Quick, yeah, that's true.
you gotta
That's
go.
super true. But dude, we got to rent a golf cart. That was fucking dope.
Yeah.
They rent out golf carts out there, dude. You take a trip around the whole island. It was sick. The people were nice.
Are you gonna tell the viewers like why you went? Like, they're just thinking you just went out and splurged money because you're just fucking big pimp Rob.
Oh no, I
Like-
went with my girlfriend. I went with Lauren. It was our 1 year.
Why?
It was our 1 year, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been together for a full year.
How you feel about that, man? A year?
It was dude, it's low key. Like, we talk about all the time. It was a long year, man.
Long year?
Yeah, no, like, it does, like, I don't know if it was with COVID. I don't want to get myself in trouble right now. You guys have seen Big Rob on the spot.
How did I put you on the spot, man? I'm just
You know, when in your relationship, you got to watch what you say. You can't say the wrong things because, you know, you just don't want to make the other person mad. But what were we talking about? How does it feel to be? Year? You know, it's my longest relationship.
It's good.
I've had other girlfriends, and they've never been this. It's never been this long. The second one that's closest is 10 months. So a 1 year is marking it off.
There you go.
I told Oh man, if any girls are listening to this, it's gonna be terrible. But I told Lauren the other day, I'm like, yeah, I usually, get him, kick him to the curb a little after several months.
You told her this?
Yeah. And I was like, but you're special.
Yeah.
You're 1 year in. And look where we are on a remote island.
I guess we could tell her that. It's all cool.
Yeah, no. Our relationship's way different than any other relationship I've had. Like, we're best friends, chill. Like, I could tell her anything. And I hope she could tell me anything. You know.
Right. No, yeah, well, that's important because that's a big thing. Kind of going off from like me, right? Like, I have like a trust thing where I'm like, I don't feel like, because the way I observe, I see a lot of people, they can't even just talk, like they can't be like, but from what, like, just hanging out whenever we're editing or just doing whatever the case is, like, yeah, you guys are chill, like you guys figure out how to make things work compared to like other people that are like, they don't talk to, they won't even tell them about how their day is. They're just sitting on their phone. Like, that's how their relationship works. It's all like based on the TikTok vibe or just whatever, just,
dude, it takes, honestly,
I'm just saying, like, social media is fucked up relationships. And to be able to just like, be committed to somebody even just for the year. Like you said, it sounds like a long time, but ideally it ain't that long. But that's a long time and a lot compared to freaking the way the world works and the way the world is trying to like persuade things. Like, I think, I don't know.
Now that I've gathered my thoughts a little bit better right now. What I do like about now seeing our relationship being over a year now is like, I fully trust her and she trusts me. And it's a cool thing because like she goes to school in Riverside, CVU. So when she goes away, it's like a good time for me to get my shit done. So when I started dating her, it was a good, like, I look at it as like God was there for me to bring me back into reality. Like, I got away, and I mentioned it last episode. I got out of my roots. I was not fucking, who I was or who I am. And when she came around, kind of like brought me back to
Ground
who
you.
I am. Yeah.
And so that's
definitely grounded me. And that's huge because, none of this would be happening if I wasn't fully grounded. Now, I would say very hard to balance this and a girlfriend. Yeah. Like that's like the second step I'm learning. Like, the first step was balancing the party life with the girlfriend, cleaning up my act, all this and that. And then once I did that, then it was the trust. Then I was like, damn, like I know how things are. Like, I got no trust, social media doesn't help at all. Like, there's zero fucking trust at the beginning of a relationship. And then over time, I never thought I'd be able to, but like, I got full trust now. Now, like, I could sit comfortably, I could sit back, like, best friends, and it's chill.
Right. And the thing too is like, she doesn't get in your way of things, right? Like, no. And so that's the thing of, I saw someone was talking about it. I think it might've been that I Am Athlete thing. They were talking about, like, the difference, right? That when like, he was talking about like his wife, like how he knew it, like she was gonna be his wife, is because like, he's at his girls where like he was doing his thing, but whenever he was doing like his serious thing, they were always like trying to hang out, or like they were like getting in the way, or like it was whatever the case was. They never understood that like at the end of the day he had to go train, or at the end of the day he had to go do this thing because it was part of his career or whatever the case may be. He's like, but then when he met his wife or whatever, like and he knew she was gonna be his wife, was when like we got to hang out and enjoy our time, do our stuff and everything. And she knew when I had to go do my business. I knew when she had to go do her business, like whatever the case may be. And like, it's the same thing. Like, when that person that comes into your life allows you to like, one, ground you, right? Bring you back to reality. And then two, allow you to continue doing what you're doing, and whether it be a career or a hobby or whatever the case may be. And boom, it's only up from there. Cause then now you guys can just work together to.
I always like to say, like, just we're in it for like the end picture, the bigger picture, right? The bigger picture is what we're working for, right? I feel like our young years are the time for us to work. So that way later on in our lives, we'll have a really high quality of life, a better quality of life than what we're currently living. We make all of our money now.
Well, this is where we make our mistakes.
Yeah. This is where we make our mistakes and all that. Good.
Yeah. And you learn from them.
Yeah. And what she does too is like, she like pushes me for sure. Like, she's always like telling me like, get a bigger guest, get bigger this, do this or do that. And then I'm like, oh, okay. So it's like her telling me like, hey, keep going, like keep pushing, keep striving. And it's not her saying, oh, what your guests are shitty now. Right. No, at first I was like, took a little offense. She's like, you need bigger guests. And then like a couple days went by and in my head, I'm like, that was brewing on my mind. I'm like, man, what do you mean we don't got big guests already? I was all pissed. And then I asked her, I'm like, what do you mean bigger guests? I'm like, you got to just keep topping your last episode. You know, you got to make the next episode the best one every single time. If you get this big of a guest, your next episode's got to have a bigger guest.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, yeah.
And
so
see,
there.
and that's going off that point, and that's good. But I wouldn't say any of our guests big or anything. I think for us, it's just a matter of being better just being better every time. Like I think no matter who it is, if we can be stellar every time, then boom, the guest makes it even that much better, because having the guest adds to it. It never affects us negatively. Yeah. It's always positive, and we always have a great time, right? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So necessarily, like 100%, like I get, the fact bigger, but at the same time, I'm always like, let's get anybody. Like I'm down for anybody at that. You know what I mean? Like who's going to bring that good time, that good vibe, that good value, you know?
She only sees like the outcome of what we do, right? So like she doesn't know like the behind the scenes, like how we truly feel, like all that. So like the only thing she sees is that we drop a new video every single Tuesday with a guest or not a guest. So in her head, all that she thinks about the first time, which is I still give her kudos for it, which is the guest, you know, like that's the only thing she sees. But deep down behind the cameras, behind the microphones, there's a lot more than what it's not just only the guests. We have a job ourselves, and you know, but it's, you know, 1 year, one year relationship,
1 year going strong.
Yeah, man. But,
I mean, did you guys do anything else cool? Just
I watched the fucking Buccaneers lose at Yard House in Irvine. Their Spectrum, you know, the Spectrum with the biggest Ferris wheel. That was a tough one, man. I was very disappointed. It's giving me the chills right now because I was very disappointed yesterday.
It's awesome because I love it.
Yeah, I know you love it, and so does everyone else in the entire world loves it. But there's one play that can't happen, right? There's 13 seconds left or whatever. No, not 13. That was the other game. All the games were fucking nuts. But the very last play, Matthew Stafford to fucking Cooper Kupp, the 70-yard pass.
Right.
That's the one play that can't happen. There's in everyone's head, you can't give up a deep pass right now. And we fucking let it happen. It's just ridiculous.
My thing too is going on that though is like, I don't know if you've seen Travis Kelce, like they're talking about that one catch that he had in that 13 seconds or that same thing. And he said like, that he told Patrick Mahomes, he's like, yo, I'm just going to find an open area. Could have been the same thing for, you know, Stafford and Cooper Kupp. Hey, I'm just going to find an open area. So for defending that's kind of hard to do when, as a defender, you kind of know, you have an idea of where you're defending. Well, if you have a guy just free running, I mean, and you're not playing man, and you're playing
fast too.
Yeah, and you're playing prevent. I mean, that's going to be open. You can't say the game was on that one play.
No, but it's not.
Because I mean, they were down by
there was 27 15 points. It was 27-3. It was almost the 28-3
right,
that they had the comeback. Tom Brady had a few years back against the Falcons.
And I'm telling you, all the NFL dude, they said we got it for views. We got to make Tom Brady come back, and then
no, Tom Brady. See, man. I do believe that.
Bro,
the game.
Hold on. No, actually, because going to that, man, you're telling me, bro, regardless of how good he is in the second half, the Rams were dominating them in the first half, bro. Dominating. They were beating them in offensively, defensively, and special teams, bro. They were dominating them in the first half. Then the second half, that team looked lost, bro. Like, how does the ball get past Stafford twice in snaps like that, bro? I'm telling you, bro, the NFL was onto some shit right there, man.
See, I think I know.
And everybody is saying it too, dude.
I'm telling you, I think that
the Green Bay Packer game they're saying too.
Really? See, I mean, we've been saying it for the past since guys being dudes. Like, you know, we keep saying that the NFL is a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy. And dude, I was dying laughing after Brady fumbled, or was it like the interception or some shit? We had a turnover.
Yep.
And then the next play, then they fucking oversnapped
right?
it.
Because they were like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
They need to get the ball back.
That's exactly what I thought when I watched it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's so much shit that like truly, like, you don't want to, like, I don't want to be that person that's like, yeah, the NFL's rigged, because it takes the fun out of the perspective when you're watching it. So like, that's why like I don't try it. But then when you just see some of the shit, you're just like, guys, like, this doesn't, like, as an athlete,
doesn't happen.
This doesn't happen like this, like that. Like, I don't know. I mean, but
who's calling the shots then? Like, who's saying that? Is it the Rams side or is it the Bucs side?
It's everybody, bro. It's a business, dude. I mean, we'll never know. I don't think we'll ever know. I don't know.
A few players have come out and said though.
Because I mean, I've heard multiple players, you know, they say we're like, you know, they've known or they, you know, whatever the case may be, certain scenarios. Hey, I'm not sitting here saying
I think, dude, like
at the end of the day, they're still playing football. They're still playing the sport. But I mean, some shit is just bizarre.
It's bizarre. No, I truly think if the NFL wasn't on it, they were in on it with Brady. And Brady was supposed to win that game. I don't think the Rams were supposed to win that game. If the NFL is involved in it, the Rams weren't supposed to win that game.
Nah,
I don't think so. Because, dude, they were, like you just said, that second half, they allowed them to come back. That game was supposed to go into overtime. If anything, that game was supposed to go into overtime. It was not supposed to end like that.
Yeah. But, okay, tell me, but you're saying this, but okay, put it on the other way. I'm telling you, the Rams are supposed to be in the Super Bowl. Why? Because it's at their stadium. Why? Right? So in that case, if Brady if he would have won, they're probably going to go to the Super Bowl. If he wins that Super Bowl, he might retire this year, right? And people are already saying it now. What is it? No, people aren't going to know how to react when Brady's not in the NFL. Like the NFL is going to be different without Brady in there, right? So the NFL wants to keep Brady in as long as possible. People want to keep Brady in as long as possible, right? He wants to stay in the game as long as possible. Him losing, that's just fuel to fire to come back next year and try to win another one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And until physically he's like, all right, you know, my body just can't take this shit.
Well, did you see that recently? Like he was not debating, but like he actually was thinking about retirement because like he was saying that he's never really thought about it. He's never given it any thought at all. He's always just gone by and said, oh, the next Super Bowl is the best one. You know, he's always just, I'm going to play till I'm 50. Well, he's just saying that out of his ass. And just recently he's come out and said like, hey, like, you know, I haven't given much thought about it, but you know, I am going to think about it. See if, you know, I'm going to keep playing or if I'm not.
Do you know how old his kids are? No,
no, they're sub 10.
Yeah, because they're
sub 12 for sure.
Yeah, I was say maybe he's just, you know, thinking about them getting into high school soon once or something like that. But no, yeah, be more of a family man, whatever the case. Obviously he ain't gonna play till it. I don't think he's gonna play till he's 50.
He's 44, man, and he had his highest numbers this year, dude.
Yeah,
his numbers got fucking better this year.
And see the thing and obviously yes, he is great, but his line, you gotta remember though, that line that he had, they went through hell for him to keep him fucking protected. You know what I mean? At the same time, to keep
yesterday, I didn't think so.
Yeah, okay, he did get, but it's the end of the season, bro. Those linemen are tired. How many games do you think you could do that, holding down 6'5", 300-pound men every single game, every single offensive snap? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
the
just
Rams
prospectively thinking,
too.
like just and dude, and you're trying to get you know what I mean? Like, bro, like I'm just saying, like. Overall, like, yeah, I mean, eventually there's going to be a time and place when Brady's going to he's going to get beat up. But those guys are putting their lives to the line to make sure he don't. Because what are those coaches telling him? Brady cannot get hit. He cannot get hit. That's what they're telling him. I know 100% for a fact. They're saying he cannot get touched. Do not let Brady get touched. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, 100%. What'd you think about that ref throwing that flag? Do you see that? After like it was like unsportsmanlike conduct or some shit like that. I saw it on Twitter. It was after he got the bloody lip or something.
Oh no! I didn't even really watch that game. I just really watched the Sunday games.
Yeah, no, the Sunday games were nuts. Oh no.
Well, that was a Sunday game.
Yeah,
right?
that was a Sunday.
I thought
game.
It was a Saturday game, but
no, but dude, the Bills Chiefs game. Oh my gosh, man! I mean, great games all weekend. But how do you think Josh Allen is feeling?
I mean, obviously, as a competitor, he's obviously hurt.
He's pissed, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
he's hurt, dude. He thought he won that. The look in his eyes. I mean, everybody in the fucking world thought the Bills won with 13 seconds left.
And I mean, the controversy about everybody saying, you know, the game was determined on a coin flip. It was a competitive game, but from my point is like, right, that one thing isn't that. Do you think that determined the game? Like, obviously, yes. And because I said it myself when I'm watching the game, I said, well, now that Patrick Mahomes got the ball and they're going to score the touchdown, they won 100%. So yeah, in a sense that does determine the game. But at the end of the day, if you're the better team, I mean, the better team should have been up front. I mean, I know it's sports and, you know, there's close games, but hey, there's probably other things.
So you don't have a problem with the touchdown, the overtime rules. You don't have a problem with that?
Yeah, because No,
I think there's a big problem with that. I don't think, and I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not just after last night. You know, a bunch of people are going to be, you know, talking about it now that it just recently happened. But I don't think it's fair that, you know, the other team doesn't get an opportunity, man. It would bring more excitement to the game. You know, it's a business, like we said it. Dude, imagine a shootout in overtime. And just touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. That's entertainment. Nobody wanted to see that game end right there. The fuckers just threw. Sorry, I don't know why I'm just throwing that out there like that. The two dudes just
through 350
I'm very
yards,
passionate about this.
Four touchdowns, no interceptions.
25 points in the minute and a half. In the last minute and a half of the game, they were able to score 25 points. That never happens.
Yeah, Davis, 4 touchdowns in total game, 2 touchdowns in under 2 minutes of that last game for the Bills, the receiver for the Bills, bro.
Unreal.
I mean, bro, like there was so much unreal stuff that happened.
Nobody wanted to see that game end.
Right. Yeah, and you know, and I saw something too that was like a post saying like, you know, for baseball perspective, right? Imagine you went to extra innings and then that one team, they said, all right, this is the team. If they score, they automatically win. Well, I mean, walk-offs, right? I mean, I don't know.
But like, walk-offs, see, in baseball, the home team gets a chance. You get a chance to redeem yourself. In football, dude, you have no shot. They just played their ass out.
But that's what I'm saying.
Off.
Like, but yeah,
played their ass off.
See, but this is what I'm saying though, is like, I'm trying to like put into perspective is like they went to overtime, right? If they didn't go to overtime, I understand it was a good game, but if the Bills dominated them, then they didn't have to go to overtime. It would have never been determined like that. Or if the Chiefs dominating, it would have never had to happen like that. And were there reasons that it was tied up? Yeah. There was, you know, defensive issues on the Bills side and defensive issues on Chiefs side to the reasons why it ended up being tied up, right? If those defensive issues were cleaned up by the Bills had that game no problem. But the Bills' defense looked terrible. You can't have and I was saying this too. You can't have Josh Allen doing what he's doing on that offense and have the Bills' defense giving up the points that they're giving. Right? As a competitor, when you score a touchdown, you want to have that time to not relax, but like be able to like, okay, now let's get to the next thing. You know, for him, he was scoring a touchdown. The defense was giving up touchdown. Now he had to go back out there and fix the issue again. You know, he never had time to be like, okay, let me regather myself. It was always pressure, right? Mm-hmm. Bills defense, if they clean up, they had that game in the bag. It would have never been determined by a coin flip.
Yeah. See, it does make sense because you have 60 minutes to play the game. You know what I mean? So like, I guess in OT, I mean, if you didn't get the job done in the first 4 quarters, then you know, you're shit out of luck. If you know,
I'm just saying the flat out that Bills won that game if the defense. If they just played 2% better, they won that game by a touchdown, maybe even 2 touchdowns. Because I mean, Mahomes he's Magic Mahomes, bro. He's gonna pull that crazy shit out of his ass when he's got 13 seconds. If you give him those opportunities, the Bills defense gave him the opportunities.
Yeah. Did you see that one thing?
And I know it's hard to stop. I'm not sitting here saying I could stop it.
Yeah. But did you see that one picture where they're comparing Brady and Manning to Mahomes and Allen?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they're comparing this. You know how it was the Manning and Brady era, so this is going to be the Mahomes and Allen era, which I could see it. Yeah, but like,
I mean, but see, and my thing is Lamar Jackson. He's getting underlooked now. I mean, big time. Which again, obviously, but he's a competitor. He does some crazy shit too.
Yeah, he does.
Like, he's out there. Shit. I mean, but to me, I don't. Patty Mahomes, he's good, but I mean, I think he's just over talked about in the sense.
I think so too.
Like,
I do agree with that, and I feel like this year the Chiefs kind of took a step backwards, compared to like the way they've been playing in the past recent years. Dude, a couple years ago, the Chiefs, they were a scary team, man.
Oh yeah,
they were rolling through every team. They were, dude. Oh my gosh, when Clyde Edwards-Helaire was a rookie,
yep.
Oh my gosh, he was rolling through guys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, they're good. Don't get me wrong, bro. I mean, dude, Patty Mahomes, he's 4-0, and he's been there for 4 years. They've been the home team at the AFC Championship game all 4 years, and he's been the starting quarterback all those 4 years. So I mean, he's getting it done. He's doing his job, but it's just crazy that like.
What do you think about on the other side, man, with the Bengals? You think the Bengals got a shot?
Well, I mean, I'm Team Bengals now. I'm Team Bengals now. I'm hoping they pull off Super Bowl out of their house. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool story. I hope so too. Yeah, I mean, Jamar Chase and just that whole team, dude. They're sick. Just that vibe, that atmosphere. You could tell they're feeling fresh. They're feeling confident. I'm excited to see what they could do.
All right, question for you right now. Rams, 49ers, who you got?
It's going to be the Rams for sure. I mean, Rams are going to the Super Bowl, but man. I did just see Jimmy Garoppolo is he's 4-0 against the Rams, or he's 3-0 against the Rams. Sorry, about to make it 4-0. So, I mean, hey, if he's beat the Rams before.
Are they at home?
Rams are home.
Yeah.
So
I like your theory about why, like, LA, the Rams just got the new stadium. They just get all the guys. They're about to win a Super Bowl. All those factors bring in lots of income, to the economy there. And what's coming up here in the future? The Olympics, not the Winter Olympics, the Summer Olympics. What is 2028? That's why SoFi got built, because that's going to be one of the main stadiums for the Olympics. But it just makes sense overall, dude. We need to bring in as much money as we possibly can in this city. How do we do that? Let's make a super team right here in the middle of dab smack LA. Let's have the fucking best halftime show ever. Dude, it just makes sense. Let's have the LA team at home playing so-and-so. Who do you think they'll play? I believe they're going to move past the 49ers with ease, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I think, honestly, if I were to bet, I'd bet the 49ers just to possibly see and make some money, throw something on it. Just, hey, if they win, then, because they're for sure, that payout for sure be fat if they won. But no, it's for sure going to be the Rams. I think it's going to be Rams-Bengals, but I mean, Chiefs.
Who are the Bengals?
They're playing the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but I don't know. I mean, the Bengals, dude, they're just doing something spectacular. Like
Rams-Chiefs, though, has never been seen before, I feel like. I don't think they don't play. They've never played. Think about that.
Yeah.
The Rams now against the Chiefs, that'd be electric.
No, it would be for sure. I just don't like the Chiefs, man. I don't like seeing them in the playoffs like that. Like, I don't know. Just something about seeing Andy Reid and Patty Mahomes together.
It's just like, I feel like it's the same feeling like the way you feel about Brady. Like, you're tired of seeing him. That's why I loved seeing Joey Burrow in there. Joe Burrow.
Kind of. Yeah.
New face.
What is crazy,
excitement?
Yeah. No, what is crazy though is I saw something that, bro, like, we could have had Derek Carr and Josh Allen come out of Fresno State in the same, like, think about Derek Carr, and then it would have been Josh Allen to come in, and then they both would have went to the NFL, bro. Like, think about what that would have done to Fresno State, bro. Like, if those two guys, bro, I saw that on Twitter, and I'm just sitting here, like, on my phone, like, bro, like, just imagine that.
Dude. No, imagine if Davante Adams goes to the Raiders, dude. That would be electric to see, too.
I mean, where will he go? Like,
yeah.
Because he has one more year in his contract, but what I'm aware of is, like, after that 1 year, or when that 1 year's up, they lose a lot of obligations, a lot of incentives and stuff like that. In that last year, they're better off going to another team, signing a new contract or re-signing a new contract.
There's no way Aaron Rodgers quits after the season. He looks tired.
But see, I don't see Davante Adams staying there because he's
losing years.
Because I mean, if he couldn't do it with Aaron Rodgers, then, I mean, it's going to be even harder to do it with either a rookie or, I mean, whoever knows. Maybe they bring Derek Carr to Green Bay. Who knows?
Dude.
Nah, but
I did see someone brought this to my attention. I'm not sure who, but at the beginning of the year, Aaron Rodgers and Davante both tweeted something. I need to try to find it, but it mentioned how it was like their last year. Like, it was like they didn't physically say that. They didn't physically type it, but it was like people correlated it to them. It might be their last year together.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, I see Rodgers. I mean, I don't see him going past Brady. So either they're going to go out the same time or he's going to go out a year before him. So, I mean, it's coming soon. And then same thing with Davante. I mean, he's if he couldn't do it with the Green Bay, he's got to go find a new experience, right? And I mean, Derek Carr, as I was seeing, someone was saying that Derek Carr, he mentioned he'd do anything to have, him on his team again, right? And I mean, Mark Davis, you pull a few strings, makes him, they got the money to get him. I mean, obviously somebody might have to make a pay cut, but I think they could get him. But
yeah, no, I think them being in Las Vegas, them being in Las Vegas helps.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to be in Las Vegas?
And who wouldn't want to go see, Davante Adams, one of the best receivers, and Derek Carr,
Bro,
one of
everybody
the
in the
top
559 would be there.
quarterbacks, you know what I mean?
Everybody in the 559 would go.
Where do you put Derek Carr? Do we put him in a top 5 quarterback?
No, not yet.
You don't think so? I'm talking about current quarterbacks. You don't put him in top 5? Who are the top 5s?
You got to go Brady. You got to go Mahomes.
I'm not going in any order.
Allen.
Yeah.
You got to go just this year.
Yeah,
this year, Stafford.
Burrows.
Yeah, Burrow. Like
Lamar Jackson. Yeah, I got all of them, bro.
Yeah. He's top 10.
Oh, he's for sure top 10.
Might be 9, 8. What was his number in college? 9?
8,
2,
no, 4,
8,
dude.
4. Yeah,
come
4.
on, man.
His brother was 9.
You threw me off for a loop, bro.
David was 9.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no, that interesting Super Bowl stuff, man. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah. So
we went to the basketball game not too long ago.
Yeah,
and I do want to mention, guys. I mean, we put a good little turnout at the Fresno State football games, right? And I mean, basketball games, they're putting an ass whooping on some of these guys, and they're pretty good team. They were undefeated at home. Actually, I think they still are. I think they're undefeated at home, and we're not. Dude, we went to the game, bro, and there was crickets in there, my dude.
Everybody, dude, like
guys,
everybody there could fit in the barn. Like there wasn't that many people.
Yeah, we could have watched the game in here.
Yeah.
We could have they could have played the game right here. We could have watched. Like, guys, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I see Dog Barstool. I mean, they try to get they try to get people. I see a lot of people try to say like, yo, come out to the game. But I mean, dude, like I just watched Auburn. They just got ranked number 1. Bro, there's not, it's like standing room only there. I mean, I know it's a wholly different vibe, but I mean, dude, like.
Do you think it falls back on the people of Fresno?
No, yeah, they just don't like basketball.
I don't think it's different. Dude, it's weird that you bring this up. I was talking to Lauren about this literally last night.
Well, no, go ahead.
I was talking to Lauren literally last night about this, and she asked me the question about like, hey, like how come like we don't have like this like nice stuff, like aren't we Division 1 and all that? I'm like, yeah, like we're a really popular team. Oh, it's because I got noticed. I was wearing a Fresno State hat yesterday in LA. So I was like, hey, Fresno State. And she's like, people know about Fresno State? I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, Fresno State's pretty well known, especially, we just kicked that UCLA ass this last year, in the season. But no, we're pretty well known. And I was like, but it's just sad because you go to our basketball games and 5%'s filled. You go to a football game, they got 10% of the stadium's filled. You go to anything involving Bulldog athletics, there's nobody there. Yeah. And it doesn't make sense because you walk down the street and you see everybody wearing a Fresno State shirt or a hat. We do our part. We show up to the games as much as we possibly can. I mean, we've gone to multiple sports already. Yeah. It's not that hard. And it's something fun. There's nothing to do here in this town.
Right.
So why not go have a good time for a few hours at a game?
Yeah, we should and I mean, I forgot who put it best a while ago, but we should be a sports town. There's like you just said, there's nothing to do in this town besides get in trouble, do nothing, or go watch some sports or play some sports.
Or get someone pregnant.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, why not just why not just go? I mean, why not take full advantage of that? We have every opportunity to do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But and the same thing, and I just wanted to go lean on that point, was it's just the fact of the town of, there's too many followers, right? There's too many people following. Like, I guarantee we get there's a certain group of people were to go to, a basketball game. You'd start seeing 20 more people go to that game. You start seeing 40 more people. All it takes is for a few people around here start Snapchatting that they're at the game every so often. And guarantee more people like, hey, let's go to the game. We should start going to the game. Seems like more, you know what I mean? Like it's a trend, right? So you start, and I mean,
the people with voices out there, really. Like,
no, like I'm telling you, bro, because I've noticing
basketball twins. What are the twins' names?
The Cavenders.
Haley and Anna,
yeah.
Like them, they should
get
be able
more
to
people.
pull.
Well, they get more people at their games than the men's basketball game do. And I'm not saying anything about the women's basketball game, but the men's basketball, they're doing just as good as the women's basketball. Mm-hmm. We should be having that, bro. We were just saying the Save Mart Center isn't that big. Like, it's big, but it's not that big. We should be able to say that should be sold out. I mean, come on.
Yeah, no.
At least the lower level sold out.
But I'm saying like the Cavender twins, like they got a following, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
but it's a social media follow. I'm nothing against them. It's a social media following though. Like, are all their 1.2 million people that they have on TikTok going to their games? Obviously, I know they're not all in Fresno, but True. Are they all going to their games to support them?
True.
No. So like that's what I'm saying. Like there's got to be it's just a matter of that we're just not that sports town. Like people, and it just takes a matter if following like if certain trend. Like, hey, if there's like certain people were coming to the games, then more people would come to the game. Look at the football team. It was a following. No one was going to the games, and then they started winning. And then, more people started posting like, hey, guys, we're winning. We're actually good. Come to the game. Oh, we're good. Oh, we're, go Bulldogs. Now we're going to go to the game, right?
Mm-hmm. And then what happens when they lose?
Right? That's what I'm saying. It's just, we've said it for years. It's just, that's all it is. That's a simple fact why there's the basketball. It's just because it's just people don't like basketball like they do football here, or like they do like baseball here.
Dude,
but if Paul George comes here, Paul George comes here, it'll be sold out.
Yeah.
Or if whoever comes here, whatever to the thing, it'd be sold out there. So it's just a matter of, I don't know, man. Watch, like I guarantee if Fresno State were to make a tournament run here in this next couple months or whatever the case may be, or a big championship run, there'll be more people. But it's like, where were you guys in the beginning of the season? You know what I mean?
I would like to go to more of them. It was fun.
It was, dude. I saw they were $8 tickets. I mean, bro, $8 tickets.
$8 tickets. Yeah, that's literally.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's crazy. But what I would say, if anyone, Thomas, T-Laz, if you are listening, I know you have some strings that you can pull. The music in there needs to be louder. It is the job of whoever's in charge of the volume, the energy, all the music, all that, the environment, all the ambiance stuff that goes into it needs to be turned up.
It needs to be a show.
It needs to be a show.
Going on to SoFi Stadium, bro. That's why they've done so well. I just watched a 30-minute documentary thing of their pregame. I'm not talking about the football players. I'm talking about like the people behind the scenes, all the equipment people, all the people who run SoFi, who make SoFi, everything. Bro, dude, they're spending all week.
Dude, their graphics are fucking sick.
Just the music and the timing and all the stuff they put into it, bro. Like, I'm just saying, that's crazy. So it's like, it's all about getting that crowd into that shit for sure.
Yeah. And so, hey, Fresno State Athletics, if you guys want people to show up at the basketball games, you got to make it a show.
Yeah,
you got to turn up the volume. You got to make it fun, right? Make people want to get there, and you know what? People will show up.
For sure.
That's what that 100%. Place means. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. But shout out to the basketball team, man. They're getting it done.
They're pretty fresh.
Yeah, we got to get the same energy going there for sure. That's cool.
But dude, you know how much what we're at right now?
Yeah, I guess we went on, man.
We fucking went a full hour, dude. That's nuts.
I don't even know if it was good.
I don't know either. I don't know if our mics were fucked up or not, but
I don't know if we're still. Let me check if we're still recording. Actually,
yeah, check if we're rolling. I hope. Check this one.
Oh. Guys, that's Guys Being Dudes.
That
episode
is
32 right there.
Yep.
Holy cow.
You got to repeat that real quick.
Holy cow, guys. That was Guys Being Dudes, episode 32.
You should do the outro today, dude.
I don't know if I can, man.
All right.
I'm just kidding. Nah, but guys, that was episode 32. We appreciate you guys for hanging with us for a whole hour and hearing us nonsense about random
a lot of
bullshit.
Nonsense, yeah.
I mean, but hey, thank you for coming here every single Tuesday. We appreciate you guys. Like RJ said in the beginning of the video, make sure you leave a dope review, leave a dope comment, make sure you like the video, and most of all, share it with a friend. That's it for me. I'm wrapping it up.
Yep. Hey, but you guys can find Guys Being Dudes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and of course, if you're a visual owner like myself, then YouTube. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to leave a comment. Share the video. Hey, keep doing what you guys are doing. Keep interacting with us. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. It's all down below. But stay tuned for next upcoming episodes because we got some big guests.
Next week we got part 2 with Fashawn.
Yeah, part 2 with Fashawn, man.
Be fresh, catching up. Dude, he's been busy. He's been real busy since freaking the last time we met up.
We got him on 21.
Huh?
We got him on episode 21.
22.
Yeah,
I believe.
I think it was one of the two.
It was one of them. But yeah, no, I mean, since we've had him compared to now, I've been staying up with him, bro. He's been busy, man. Yeah. So I'm excited to get him back on, and he's excited to come back on. So
yeah, that's fresh, dude.
You guys tune in for sure next week if you guys are here. So.
Hey, and we might, I said it a few episodes back, but we might get Mr. LeMay, man. He just got gifted $10,000, but we're going to bring him on. You guys know him from, the TikTok video that went viral, but we're going to bring him on and actually get to know him. We're going to get to figure out who is Mr. LeMay. Who is this guy that's representing the 559 all up and down California right now?
For
going
sure.
all over this TikTok and all that.
Hey, and if anybody from Tenaya is watching this episode now, let us know because we're trying to get Mr. LeMay on 1. And 2, we're trying to do it at tonight. I think it'd be sick. You'd do it in the gym, maybe even in his classroom somewhere. Just do it. That's a dope aesthetic right there, right? Because that's getting to know him. That's his environment right there, right?
He'll be comfortable.
Let's get it. Let's get down. Mr. LeMay. Let's see what he's got down. So, guys, I mean, our lineup too. Those are just 2 guys right there.
I'm gonna keep one a secret. I got one more too that is fucking dope. You guys seen him on TV. You guys saw him fucking all of the college game days. You guys saw him out there. Oh, dude, we got 2 of those dudes.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. The lineup is crazy. Yeah, so nuts. We're good. Yeah, so I think we'll just sign off. We'll stop tickling their balls. Yeah. So we're out of here. Guys, we appreciate you. We love you guys. Yep. It's another great Tuesday. I'm Luke. I'm out.
I'm RJ, and I'm out too. Peace.